Yeni onyankopon difo. As he said the Erade apejano. Na ode no kosa. Prophet Telvin Ajesowa. Papa yemo wakwaba.
Nyamisha munyina. Amen.
Yabsama wafishiapa.
I think come to you.
Wonderful.
It's a beautiful year.
With the never your last meeting was 2025.
Yeah, and then the next time we'll be writing 2026. Yes.
I see. Mami and Misa say you can say describing the year 2025. Una wo any usunsuma udi huniyama akoso. In a sentence or in a word, no, over describe it as finishing.
I'd say 2025 was the end of a new era and the beginning of something different. Yeah.
So, for which you say?
It's an old era ended and a new thing is beginning. Yes.
Okay.
In terms of economics, finance, the world at large, every aspect of the world. And we are seeing is changing to a different phase altogether, and that's what is happening in that year.
Ebi musi afine diomu. Ebi musi afine die ankoye kura.
Depends. I mean, if ankoye among this year, next year so ankoye, I believe that a woman will decide the pathway of your future by the movement you do. As the Newton's first law of motion says, if an object is at rest, it will remain at rest. And the second law says that if an object is moving in a straight direction, it will continue in that trajectory until an external force moves it off. Which means without any external force, there is no displacement. Which means there's a 1 year and for life one, nothing will happen. So God Almighty in the beginning, the Bible said in Genesis, it says Barasit Elohim Bara, which means God created in the beginning. In the beginning, Barasit. God created the heavens and the earth. And the earth was void, tohu bohu, which means it was void and was without form.
It is a Hebrew kasa na okay.
Yes.
What's your kakrao?
No, every part of the scriptures in Hebrew and Greek, and Latin as well.
Okay.
So, and then the earth was void, was without form, and when it was without form, the Bible said that, and the Spirit of the Lord moved upon the face of the world. There was a motion, and once there was a motion, what happened? There was an action. So in that arena, if you sit down and complain about your life and say, 2028, 2025 there, I'm far deeper and bremia. 2025 into me far deeper and brem.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a calendar. It's just a season. And in the time of a season, if you do not plant, the season will pass you by. Because there's a season for planting and there's a season for harvesting. So when the season for planting comes, and out your and then 2025 and far deeper and bremia, it is you. It's your fault. You have to go in and harvest that which is in the season. And it's a spiritual energy and the pathway for God's greatness that the Lord lives.
Wonderful. And then me pese a recap of Nehemiah SCC 2025. Muna answer na yebe koso no. Ano pay me sorry ya. I mean in social media no so copy mo Twitter. Ana the omo friend X no. Ana me who say ya neighbors I know more American embassy your penny or US Donald Trump. Or the bet you just say what ISIS na one Nigeria no nyansa pa na and I don't know what to missiles near the idea Kowama wa kukum a microphone no more sorry Christians or Nigeria no.
Right.
One thing if you have can say who say war Nigeria. Na Ghana kurani hosti Nigeria for. Yeah, Omampeni Trump akwakoye we catalyst na say bibi sabesi na said the real incident in the
catalyst no, we are just beginning. This is the catalyst. I told you say once they started they were hanging pastors, killing pastors and things. That's what will bring the war and everything. So that's it. We are in it. We are in the end game. Let me say the final showdown. Yeah. So that's what's going to happen. Beba Behe hot for Nigeria. So anybody that is in Nigeria, anybody that is taking, certain moves in Nigeria, just brace yourself for impact because it's just 2 years left. 2027 is not a joke at all. They nearly didn't even have an election in Nigeria in 2027.
Who can say election it take about 7 days?
They nearly didn't even have the election. because there was no stability to do election. Yes. And they're very hot in Nigeria. So if you are there in Nigeria, they will open their eyes. And also, the second thing is that as the prophecy continued, what I'm more interested in is that Nigeria was being hosted in Ghana, which means that there was a lot of Nigerians, more than like 7 million of them.
Hey!
About like 7 million Nigerians in the country, yes.
I want a cry because the last time I can say it be crying Kumasi.
Yes. So there were a lot of them. So if they will balance some of them, then I mean they should balance them. Yes, that would. I mean, it's not a bad thing, it's not a bad thing, but to host another African country, letting them come in. But this one is, we have British, this thing, European Accra, European Ghana, and we don't want them coming to interfere with that. Yes.
And because senior, okay, I'm sure, say, international.
They won't be able to succeed. As for European Ghana, it is set.
Okay. Wow. Enti Nigeria ni bia no on prepare ne ho say okonda omwanim wo manum.
Yes, they have to prepare. They have to prepare. It will come from the north. It will enter Lagos. It will enter Abuja. There's nowhere that is.
Enti the Trump koye ye preparation ahead of something big that is about to hit Nigeria.
It's about to hit. It will be John Dramani Mahama, the president of the Republic of Ghana, that will save Ahmed Bola Tinubu, president of Nigeria. Remember I told you that the Nigerian military came behind his back. I'm breaking it down to you today. I told you when we meet next week, I'll tell you. Yes. He will be the one that will save the president. He will yank him out of the country. Yes. I've told you a lot. Yes. It's very interesting.
Recently, Nigeria for plane B kopie mu Burkina Faso. Emma Tuare cry CZ plane no Emma emu nipa kro chichi omo. Nan say ekoba say sankrofo na chichi omo no kra no Ghana fo na akọ save omo ama omo be pie mu Ghana ha minim ba bi omo akọ pie sisi ya. Nti na de uken akosi so say omampani John Dramani Mahama na obe save
it will save the president. Only the president, Ahmed Bola Tinubu. He will save him. Like he will save him. He will save his life. Yes. His life in 2027 is in the hands of the Ghana president. The whole country, Nigeria, their president, his life is very survivor, is very stay in any angle, is in the life of Ghanaian President John Dramani Mahama.
Enti nansay omampani John Dramani Mahama.
Maybe some people Nigerian people don't like, but that's it. The timeline is a friend of no one. Yes, so I mean that's what is going to happen.
Enti the omampani Mahama call hona omukosi ne hene ne ade na eye preparation ahead of BB, union bia eba between Ghana and Nigeria ana me nim die. Say President Mahama call Nigeria or Henema. Yeah. Or call Ile say one of the
also in cry for a free leave field. Right? We came from them so we are like Nigerians too.
Okay.
We stay there a bit, so we mix up with them a little bit.
And you want call mama koye no hene kra bo na baso. Mama no enkonyadin say edin na mintumi mo Nigeria edin no. Mean to me more, but as time goes on,
only of Ile I don't think that's it. Only of Ile Ife is a different thing. Okay. It's like the main guy. But I mean, let's go for it.
It's a preparation. It's when a divine yankupon na she and as a home Nigeria na train or Mampeni Mahama ba ho say omo enye sa de ne ma no na eto de den
no massive
on save president.
Those kind of things, it normally happens, in time. There is something that we call orchestration. Certain things will happen for certain things to happen so that it will end up at a specific zone. So that's what some of those things are. Yeah. Maybe and I think we've landed on a little bit, but we are fine.
I see. Ain't it say no? Enipa Radinya Kupong. The Nigerian some no and to work a crans and naja. Ghana. Me the Ghana who they hear me.
Oh, Nigeria, no, you can go there. Do you know that if we had met on Wednesday, I'd written down and I was about to tell you people that bombs will hit Nigeria. Yes. That was this Wednesday. I was about to say that. I was about to bring that. Yeah, one moment.
Okay, Inter for Accra 100.5 FM. Yene Prophet Telvin. I just saw and I yene twitwen komono. Baby or tea and Kebiano. Later on Obeshe on Kwekusampa TV. KWEKU. Nafe. What to me Ashe FFF na bibia fa level. Kwekusampa TV. Afi ya sompa. Ya som enti Kwekusampa TV. Oho sisi ya na afi koko subscribe. Nkomo no emu da ni nyina no. Eho na obete no na afi bibia fa level. So for minim say ebetumi atwa so a. Okay. Enti say no what next?
In Nigeria.
Between Omampeni Donald Trump and Nigeria no
oh, he will advance further. But then there will be a little quietness and everything, then they will keep moving. And then the issue is that and yes, a Trump and Nigeria are at war.
Okay.
That thing is a tribal war. The North thing and all those people, as our war, you know, if you pay attention to the prophecy, that's what is happening. It's the tribal. It's not about another country. It's this region of people fighting this region of people and terrorizing this domain of people. That's what is going on. So that's what is going to happen, and then it's going to extend. And then whilst this situation is boiling up, there's going to be a rally, and then the military and it's a whole lot of mess. That's when they'll break and clamp down on the government. So Nigeria will be divided into three. Nigeria will be divided into three in time. I'm looking at it by the grace of God. That's the Lord. And I've seen Bola Ahmed
Tinubu
giving a present. We will not allow them. I don't know who is trying to stop them, but we will not allow them to destroy Nigeria because there were other people that had reason, which was not Donald Trump, which was other people.
I see.
There's a network. Can you bring it a bit close?
Prophet Telvin Ajesowa and you try a one basisi anafi yede enkomo no atwa so baby o woti en kan bia no ye Prophet Telvin Ajesowa and twetwe enkomo no bomodin say obe subscribe to Kwekusampa TV on YouTube. Kwekusampa TV on YouTube na afi wetumi ehu de eko nyina enkomo no start see twetwe say ya na menim ahohoma epese soliti ankomo no ba mo ye den komo na e betwetwe. Oh my goodness. Edi ejina na so Prophet Telvin Ajeso and the TikTok page, you know, he's live on TikTok. I had the year befa. We had the befa. We had the befa. Eti igusua yeshe mesre se o message bia ko Kwekusampa TV ho sisi ya na drop o message no na fi yenkin kan enfama ene ye making kind messages ni bebre e wo Kwekusampa TV na fi enti o message no bomodin na fa sende e wo Kwekusampa TV na yenkin kan enfama o de to hope beba sisi ya na fi yetumi akan e de ama se ye gina na so ye to ankomo no so for yen share the year 2025 edi kan no ye beda wase say e free baby a u free a oba oyibi enya asem ketwa na
I'm not from Oyibi, the church is at Oyibi.
Yeah, sorry no and I'm making sorry no yes na ya twonsa the whole year if we may be there I say almost every 2 weeks actually 3 weeks there na edwa ba
yeah.
How ana
oh no No. It's been fine. It's been good. And I mean, once we like this, like today's Christmas, right?
Yeah.
And I'm still here, like interviews, prayer for people, working. Yeah, we are working 24/7.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are not taking breaks. No Christmas, no holidays, no nothing. Every
Mm.
minute we are just actively doing something.
I see.
Because I mean, we are young. We are not this thing. When we'll get to the place where we'll do Christmas. When we marry, we'll do that. Yeah.
ɛne yɛ nkɔmmɔ na ɛbɛkɔ o private nkɔmmɔ kakra ne ahwɛ sɛ ɛdeɛ nkora na sɔfo Telvin ɔde relaxe ɛdeɛ na o hobby na owɔ fie on the normal day nti yɛbɛkɔ hɔ
Yeah.
yɛbɛkɔ ne yɛahwɛ adeɛ because o post picture na da bia manfoɔ bɛkɔmmɛnte ɛna sɔfo no ɔyɛ small boy anaasɛ ɔyɛ penny.
It's not easy.
And then come on any formula bia. So for what's come bebre in the year 2025. In fact, a free time I share our so 28 August 2024. And my come share yes bemu December about one a bemu live and colored. After that, no, yes, I host will be on the 11th December 2024. And I host you 25th December 2024.
Right.
And someone what can you know be brabem throughout the year 2024 2025 no. Prophecies na being kemu. How do you feel? Oshan come na say start say bemu say ati say Tinubu die ya ana Nigeria for die ya bemu. Eya eti saying.
I always believe say is by the grace of God. And I always tell people I have no control over this. That's why I use the word we are
Okay.
we are traveling time, we are this, we are that. The reason is because I have no control. I am the one that speaks for God here. It's like it's representative. I'm
Okay.
speaking from the mouth of God. God tells me what He wants to be done. I watch and He shows me. You know, in the olden days, the prophets, He shows us like this is how it is, what it is. And then I mean, over the years, we've come into contact with a lot of church organizing prophets. There's difference between church prophets
Okay.
and there's difference between prophets. In the olden days, there were church prophets. The Bible did not mention them. They mentioned them as sons of the prophets and everything in the Bible, other prophets, they were mentioned over there. They were like prophets of the organization. They were like the priests that take care of the body and the church and everything. And then there are the prophets that speak as the mouthpiece of God, the one that God calls like Agabus. In those days, the season of the New Testament, there was no prophets mentioned in that angle. It was like one or two stuff where communicating to us about the old people. And all of a sudden, there's somebody that just surfaced from nowhere. It's Agabus the prophet. That prophet is the person that was sending the message of communication, the prophetic angle to everyone. He has the foresight. He told Paul what will happen to him exactly. And it happened to him perfectly the same way. And that's that reality of that kind of angle. And in this dispensation, this is how God chooses His people. And then we have to understand one important thing. As for me, I will never get familiar with this thing, and I'll never forget or even get used to it to even imagine that I am in control. We are not in control. It is only God that is in control. Everything I am saying to you right now is because I trust in what I have seen, and I trust in the God that shows me everything. That is why I say it and I laugh. Because I don't have to work it. And I mean bread. And to me kind of simple. It's His work. He
Okay.
showed me. I trust Him. I'm in love with God. And to have this bonding. And what He shows me, I just say the way it is. And it happens. The way He says it. And He has never lied to me, not even one bit. I was hungry, right? And then I was around the age of 10, 11. And God told me, He said, go out of the house, take this scanner, go through, there was a non-computer building. He said, go through this, there's a gate that is at the other side. Go through the gate, turn right, go forward a bit, you see a store, and you see this amount of money on the floor. Pick it up, use it to buy biscuits, use it to buy drink. It was just right in front of the store. So I took the money, the exact amount of money. I didn't put the money there. I didn't know who put it there. So I have that thing placed in my head every second. And I mean, I have prophesied so many things by the grace of God from when I was a kid. But this one plays like a music. The same God that put the money on that junction when I was hungry is the same God that tells me what is coming in future. And since the money was there and I found it, and I saw that money, And it was the same direction to that money that happened. Then the same God, when he speaks to me to go everywhere, to move anywhere, to say anything, when I say it, it will be exactly what it is without even a single mistake attached to it.
Wow.
That's how it is. Yeah.
Wow.
That's why it is easy.
Mm.
And yet,
Na oba ha be hyenkom say wa hyenkom ni bi ama ebi a usori free studio ha no say asema me kan ye ase so daring say ase uyam sisi say na we amamu a ase ebi esisada
No,
say
no,
wa
no.
can be bi
Well, when I'm done prophesying, that's it. I don't even go back and listen to it or care about it. No. I don't put it down like, oh, my shem can be what my dream was, so I'm worried. No. When it is concluded, I tell you, if there's something that has to be done, that's the ones that, okay, we're saying to me, son. And they say, by hard drink. So it's the people that will, if nobody calls me about the prophecy, I'll leave it.
Okay.
That's how it is, yeah. Like Kudu situation like this. If we have not interfered with it, he will break his ankle on that very timeline. That's very specific. And when we change the timeline, you saw the human being changed, but the thing did not change. That is just to show to you that this thing is not rocket science. It's not a game. It's real life issues.
Ew. And then in common, me person me starting no with crypto coin no. In fact, Ghana for person mo bo me cry.
Yeah.
Say de bia ba ni abeka sa crypto na edi sika be bro mo no ya ni ye ja edi esi o. So for enemy, I think within the week and me who news item be say you legalize crypto currency no wo man Ghana.
Yes.
Ghana for do na any crypto currency and say crypto coins na ye kan ho asem no. E na ba be ye e wo man Ghana mu difference be na eno e be ye with ye sika no man sika ya ye die.
You know, the world is about to change in the 7 years to come.
Okay.
The fiat system will, turn off. And then in that years to come, there's going to be a breakthrough with crypto. As I always say, it is going to be your reality, whether you like it or not. As whether you like it or not, just get umbrellas and get shade. Else, it's not a respect of person. When that season changes, that is when the crypto takes the paramount flow. And it is some of these steps are decision making, building up towards what is about to happen in time. And that's how come Munso, they are legalizing it and then we're going to cause a pathway, and others are pushing that.
Emma me who say say no cry, Ubebo Hunde rule or man gun the more he alliances crana or the aye sa friend is saying publicity no.
Exactly.
Inti one bubobia XLM near the day. Send that the Ubewie studio hana
For the
crypto coins na I was say
Ghana. I give you one more coin.
Okay.
And I'll begin the new year with one more coin.
Okay. And then I'm fair non starting here. The old day Magana phone crypto coin na Boxing Day old day Magana.
So the last time I gave you XDC.
Yeah.
XDC. I've written all my crypto coin here.
I see.
All of it here. So I give you the final and last one. But those that did not receive XDC, I need you people to have it. XDC. That's the next one that you need to be paying attention to. XDC. Now, so I think I want to see it in the comment. Everybody that knows what XDC is, you can just write it down. And then there is XVG. If you're looking for your new crypto wallet to end the year on a Boxing Day, special gift to everybody. X, V, and G.
A different ben from the wedding camp on XLM.
XLM is the ultimate frontier. These ones will all move with the XLM.
Okay.
Yes.
And he said, Obi percent or investing in some cryptocurrency now. XLM no na. I was say
that's gold. That's paramount. That's your reality very soon.
Okay.
You can't do without it.
I see. You say XLM na the accounting in Accra.
XVG is also very crucial because at one point in time that one was so the shooting. So that one is what you used to make the money. So as you wait for the billions, but then everybody dies. I mean, very soon, anybody that has any of these coins is going to be like an empire on their own in 6 years to come. Yeah.
I see. Na we no enkoba say bedu baby no sofo ebe for mama scam bi because ebe ba for mama man for invest wo mu aboka sofo.
No, not at all. And where it is now, it will be there. So you are buying where it is down. When it starts shooting, prepare millions of dollars.
Inti yamfi ehunjim.
Oh, yeah, fire won't me. I always say that me, as I told you, God told me where the money was. I picked it up and I purchased. So anywhere God points me, I'm going. If God tells me right now, say by maybe 1st January, Ghana will be on fire. I won't explain long. I'll be gone. I'll call you and tell you Ghana will be on fire on that time. I'll be gone. I'll tell you on there. Yeah, and it'll be there. Oh, ampa, boom, then it will be happening. That's how it is.
I see. Inti say Osofo Telvin ajeso wade ne ho ahyemu dia ene nyina.
Me, I'm always the first person to enter into the prophecy. I'm always the first person to prepare. Yes.
Okay.
When COVID was coming, I was the first person to prepare. I said, this is coming. Let's prepare ourselves. Everybody was not ready for it. I was ready.
Okay. Na oka COVID amanfo okeka say kom kese hanga bi ba another pandemic enam kwaso ba sofo bibi sa eba.
There's no pandemic coming. What is coming is also famine. The prophecy I gave in January, I think people are modifying my prophecy. That's what is happening. I gave that prophecy in this January 1st, I think in December 31st night, but I had it like last year. And then I spoke about it because I think I spoke in 2022 that in 2025 something will kickstart, which was because I saw my childhood friend, my old friend.
Okay.
And the reason I call him my childhood friend is because I saw him more than anything. That's the angel of death. So, yes, I grew up watching him all my life. He was always there. So, now my childhood friend, I saw him and I saw the earth rotting. And when it started rotting, I started seeing crops were dying. And then even foodstuffs began to rot in fridge. As I said, oh, bread away. I call it chicken in now the two fridge man can normally say 1 week, 2 weeks. No, it will just rot within 2 days. It was like something was in the atmosphere that was causing that. And then it began to create a whole lot of things where there was mass low production of crops across the whole world. But only Africa was fertile.
Wow.
In some few places in the world. So America was under pressure because the shelves were empty. So then they started turning to other countries for food.
I see.
And in different countries, not just America, in different countries across the world. There were other countries that were suffering more. But then, then America carries the news. So when they started the demand, that's where I started seeing the news.
No, sa famine no beba time being.
It has already kickstarted. The foundations are started opening. So that's it.
But
So
ebi nto yen e wo Ghana ha.
That's why we have to invest in the Agric. Because the time is coming. If our foundation with Agric is not enough, don't worry. And it is not enough. So we are in the Spanish showdown too. We also have the suffering. A barley of flour for a shekel. 2 barrels for a shekel.
Ebusianfo ye name Prophet Telvin ajesowa. So for penny or prophetic live embassy ewo oyibi numo anti street no so faso a obekwa akoto se asori wo ho a de se enyasem ketwa kra enti emeripem no koho se ne kra ona igbeba so ana sofo.
Yes.
Okay.
This Friday we're gonna have all night.
Yeah,
that's a nana Jewy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo. Before say met one common so because ene my relax pa na questions baby yenye wie dey.
Okay.
So for Isaac. Bibi abe fine. But me person me say emra fi no kwawe no message a onyankopon de asoma o say fabre meni metiefo no. Yenji no na fi yenko into 2025 prophecies ni bia ode baye na ye nka ho asem kakra.
Okay, no problem. So there are some few things I would look at by the grace of God.
Okay.
So what I was about to say on Wednesday has already happened ahead of me before I could say it. So let me scrap it out, which is America
Yeah.
directly interfering with weapons in Africa, which has already happened. It happened because we postponed the Wednesday, so I've taken it out of my list of prophecies.
Exactly.
For what comes. The next one is that the Agric ministry, they should pay attention and invest in it.
Okay.
Because other than that, there's going to be a lot of situation that is coming. We could be the best people, the greatest nation selling foods across the world if we take that opportunity. That will make us very wealthy and very powerful. Now, number 2 on the list, secondly, Ghana is about to become a superpower. It's going to carry an ultimate ruling power and structure where we will be friends with international bodies in ways that cannot be imagined. Yes. Several presidents will go through the country. A lot of them will be coming. Presidents will be coming through this country like how this thing, people are visiting malls. Like they're just coming and going. Different presidents. Yes.
African countries are now saying European.
No. I'm talking about European, Asian, and everything. Yeah.
Who said Trump? Donald Trump.
No, I didn't see that one.
Okay.
You know, once anybody says something, we see who said Trump about Ghana, so I'm not going to talk about it.
Okay.
I don't repeat
anybody's.
I don't repeat anybody's prophecy.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't do that.
I see.
Once the person, I'm telling you the other ones I am seeing. The ones I'm seeing, which I've already said it a long time ago, before the election. I'm repeating it to you. Because it's still in time. It's not something that we have forgone, we've left. It's still there. And then thirdly, the next thing we have to pay attention to, by the grace of God, in the next coming year, which we are entering into,
2026.
Ghanaians are going to be happy.
Okay.
Oh, they are going to be very, very happy. It is going to be a beautiful moment for Ghana. It's going to be an amazing time for Ghana. But there will be some 1 or 2, inefficiencies around, and then that's it. Everything goes quiet. Yes. There will be a little crying here and there, but it's not like that kind of crying where we had where the helicopter went down. This one's like normal ones. So that one we don't really. But I'm telling you ahead of time, so that if I come next year, I'm breaking down some things, you catch the code early.
Okay.
So if we can fix them, we fix them ahead of time before these things become a problem. Because this time I'm give you boxes. When I come next year, I'll open the boxes. Exactly. By the grace of God. Okay. So secondly, our financial currency and economy is going to meet a very strong foundation where we will stand tall. So prepare yourself. Those that are waiting to sell things on a high price, very soon nobody will even buy your thing anymore, because everything will be, there's a move that is coming where Ghana will be the country that will be able to feed itself and feed other African countries.
I see. So
you'll get to a point that 10 cedi bread will now turn into like 7 cedis, and those that sell it for 10 cedis, nobody want to buy anymore. Yeah, because the flour will be cheap.
Because I say $1 come so a man for tea money so.
No, people will stop buying it. The word I told you is a new beginning. Next year is a rebirth. The culture and the action and the behavior of the Ghanaian person is about to change. It's like a spirit that is going to wave through everybody. Because I saw a level of industrialization. I mean, who says smoke power free Ghana at one point in time, and I began to ask, what is this smoke? Are they chronic day? Then I began to notice, say, they were building different kinds of factories. Nuclear plant, that's nuclear power plant. Yes, was situated in Ghana. They were building different kinds of factories, back and forth, from car assemblies to every kind of things, to food production chain. It was like Ghana was like everybody went into production all of a sudden. So the country was like a production hub where every time there was this thing going on. And then the traditional malls, international malls, will almost turn into traditional malls. Yes. And that's the next stage of the country. And then I saw President John Dramani Mahama standing together, and they were just waving. He and President Xi Jinping, Chinese president. They were like waving Ghana people, because there is an agreement, yes, of about an arrangement of about 39 years program between us and them, which is in the billions of dollars. In the billions of dollars. Yes. Because they started creating those transponders to respond to space or whatever, all those internet satellites and everything, in the country. And then, no, don't worry, let me break it down for you. Calm down. Yes. And secondly, I will go forward again. I saw, as those Chinese people were working and working as like a relationship, I began to see all the police people. I saw Ghana police. They were driving police cars out of their police office, and then they were dropping it outside, and then they were parking new police cars into the police station. It was like a launch of over 5,000 different vehicles. So the police system will now be changed, not like the Okada you see, but different vehicles. It will be turned into like system like America and UK.
No,
Ghana is about to change, and one thing I believe is that what will hit next year that will be very good, that really touched my heart in time, because I began to see Ghanaians behaving differently. You understand?
Okay.
I can show you what I saw, but I'm showing you the interpretation so that when I come, I can next year I can break it down well. But I don't want to show you the whole vision.
Okay.
So I can just, but they were behaving different from the way they were. Yes, they were like innovative, positive in many ways. And that was where things were changing. Because the police system was different, the military system was different. It was like upgraded to a new level. Where Ghanaians were sitting there and they were always applauding the works of those agencies and everything. They went ahead into the financial angle, the economy and everything. And it kept growing. We began to grow. It's like we were dead and then we were just reborn. And I mapped from now to 7 years. And I realized that we were okay. We were a very good country. Everything was working. Yes. We had a railway system that was crossing from one point to the other and crossing upwards. Yeah.
Because I say Ghana soldier for support to say Jamaica for Malaysia for. I think Jamaica. I'm saying na Ghana soldier for the. Yeah, go ahead. Ghana soldier for. Yeah, go ahead Jamaica. And he said, okay, and that's a catalyst ni bia na pie na.
Yeah.
Ghana soldier. I soldier for Mesremo. And yes, I may disrespect it. So you need, and I say your military institutions, no. Abotre, unyame ho abotre. O shiame no bomb asuma. Onye abotre, abotre pa. It is for catalyst ni be any o.
It's working in that angle. So next year, prepare yourself for that one. I'll break it down with timing and everything as I come in January. And then as we go forward, Africa as a whole, next year we have 3 different coups coming. I'll point you the countries this time.
Nigeria.
Yeah, Nigeria too. And I'll make it very detailed for you. So you understand what I mean.
Okay.
So that one is going to start the year for us next year.
Okay.
Then, as I spoke to you that in January, there is in December, in Christmas, the Israel and this thing wars are going to boom inside. It has been booming for the past 3 days. Where Netanyahu is now looking for support from America because at their border, these people are flying the missiles all over. Exactly. So we have gotten to that stage now where the pressure is getting worse. Exactly.
Because we can't say there will be no Christmas for.
Yes, so the pressure. So Christmas is supposed to be chopping the Christmas, but the president is indifferently looking for military support. Pressure now heavy over there because the missiles are in the air. They are doing their drills, over 2,000 plus missiles. So now, that's where we are. That launches into a full-scale war in its operation. As I told you, they said they've ended it, but I told you in December, we'll be back to the war table again. And finally, they are back again.
Because I think few days after, say, Trump akọ announce kra say everything is over.
And I told you it was a charade.
If we be last 2 weeks, he be there as annoyed them.
So we are in it now. So by the grace of God, they started 3 weeks now. Okay, somebody said it's been 3 weeks that they have started this thing. So now it's building. So next year is going to be a full blast. And that's where the problems is coming in. And as we are running on that angle, war is going to America. Internal war is coming to America. So that part is also very crucial to look at that one. And then this part as well. That's why we are praying. You know, this is the end time. It's an original timeline pattern. So we can't do much to interfere with post of this. You can just delay or push it forward, but you can't do much to stop it.
Accra 100.5 FM. Yene Prophet Telvin Ajesowa ena yene ne twetwe nkomo no. Nkomo nyina no obehwe ne yie ewo Kwaku Sampa TV. Ha, kona ko subscribe Kwaku Sampa TV KWEKU eno ye Kwaku Sampa ne ye SAMPAH. Ha. Mo amu sofo Telvin page no so nyina mo nkonko subscribe nkomo no
Kwaku Sampa TV video.
Mo nkonko subscribe na mo ntwen nkomo no na muntie ne yie na bibia emfa level
as the Lord lives.
So for when ye ma yenko back kakra na ensem bia waba beka ewo efi ha no yenduedue mu na yemisa ho asem se akwa akosi sen waba beka I think say 29th March 2025 obeka was fi ha se omampani abanya owosi obenya opportunity say obe invest ewo gold mu na fe agric odi sika no ebe kwa akoshe gold mu at the end of the day no say na so be she papa ma sika ne be she
right
every and any 3 days e be a man for the nam social media enya no kra de sa na ebi mo ka wo mu say Sami Jamfia ba bontia ba be ka say nsem amanfo ka say gold board no making losses be $204 million. Enya no credit but amanfo de nam social media say na omo ka ho asem e besi wo Ghana ye investment in gold no eno be catalyst na APA na.
Well, in other I give you the date of how this one will happen.
Exactly.
Right? So when I initiate a catalyst, I'm very direct with the catalyst. And once a catalyst will be pure, I'll tell you it's a catalyst. Yes.
Okay.
But I don't think we have a catalyst yet. The catalyst is planted somewhere in 2027. So when it kicks in, then we can.
It may be Saudi the other day. Mao can say, unfortunately, no. BB and change yet.
Yeah, it's not
scandal.
No, yeah, as for that, but the catalyst of the scandal is in 27. Yes. So as for the scandal, the shift has already taken place. They did not choose the right direction.
Emma Ghana, kwanko lusu sika ti say.
Sometimes the examples are very necessary. It's people's calculations against masters of time. We are seeing the future of the future.
Okay. I see anything.
One thing I'll explain to you. Do you see how I prophesy? Once I make kasa, I use keywords like Nigeria was being hosted in Ghana, past and continuous.
Okay.
Yes. When I use certain terms like that, people think, oh, I'm talking about the past. I'm not talking about the future. Like, what is it? It's joining two words together: continuous, future continuous, past and present, past tense. What I'm doing is I'm showing you that I am in the future of your future.
Okay.
So the future that is you're going to, I've already passed it and I'm in the future and I'm looking back at your future.
I see.
Whilst you are in the present.
Okay.
So you are in my past.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
But we are all in the present.
I see.
Yeah, you have to study time. You have to be a student of time to understand. I think I stress around yourself a lot.
I was say, "Oh my Messiah anointing ni bina meditate ade na say ura spiritual realm na." But some for it is say no. Empenifo a ewo Ministry of Agric and a Minister of Finance. I'm fan say gold board the show I see. And the omumu beyond to me and fra one country or say so for ye be because o can same way March 2025. Pepem no be anya ho hwe so for.
For the Agric side, not much. For the gold side, a bit.
And the main penning way.
Oh, for the gold side, yeah, got it covered. But for the Agric side,
and the gold on the side, a bit to me.
We are working something,
okay.
But not really guarantees. But we'll get there. Because if the catalyst in 2027 trips, we are done. And so that's what we're protecting. But we'll get there. Once I get the full balance next year, I'll bring it out.
Because who can say, me kaipa say, who can say, in the beginning, no, it will look good in the eyes of people.
Yes.
Now,
but
they say,
be happy with John.
They say, as a gold bond, no, man for Eddie money, almost say, no crown, $1 no, I stable, kakrama, obia, kasa.
Exactly how I say it, yeah. Until ever fulfill the timeline the same way, everybody's excited and then boom.
Nti amna ye nyina ani agi say gold no ekoye no na hwem from the call Awurade Nyankopon.
As the Lord lives.
I see. Well, ye hwe di besi.
Surely.
Ye nto aso na asamba akonsan be kae chese eno so agentre ha eye omampani ne tetem obeko nansen waba beka say onko biom die but nansen constitutional review for I recommend say ye to aba no omampani betena so a anke ma no 5 years
Right.
5 years no onko no 2 terms nanka we so for personal opinion on this.
I don't have personal opinion. I don't know politics.
Okay. Yan share say who no sa recommendation no ebe succeed ana.
The 5 years recommendation.
Yeah. 5 years no.
Okay. Mahama does 4 years. Yeah.
Okay.
I told you that I to give you a catalyst already for next year, for whether he will go to 8 years or not.
Okay.
So I leave you for the catalyst.
Yeah.
I always said I don't want to match around prophecies. I give you the catalyst. The catalyst needs weight. It's another prophecy on top of a prophecy. Like as I tell you all the time now, we package the prophecy with the prophecy. So once you see this prophecy, know that the next one inside is this, and it follows the chain exactly. So that's how it is. So we give you another prophecy for them. So the catalyst part, will let the catalyst operate in this angle. But then the 5-year thing that they are talking about in that angle, I mean, it's political review, how do you call it? Constitutional review committee, blah, 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 blah. What I have seen, based on that reality, the next president I saw was 8 years. So if it was 10 years, I would have told you people earlier that there was 2 years extra.
That is a emfa 10 years no I was here for emfa.
I just told you that I saw 2 years extra added to their year.
Because me personally, says I made me to me express my personal opinion. Now, to me express me so me personally, dear. Some 5 years no. Emfa. Say a two abana minya kwan to say abanibia. Emfa. Yes, because 4 years no enough. Nipa no obeye adwuma obeye ye ma 10 years kra na 15 years na onye
right.
Yeah. Nti so for almost some proposal say anka abano yento no in November ha yentwemre chire in a month like anka instead of 7 December no anka famra 7th November 2028 abato no wahwe wahu de wa wene who said NDC I win with 53 point.
You remember I told you that they nearly changed the date for the election.
Exactly. Okay.
And right now it's in the
yeah.
review right now. Yeah, I told you that they nearly changed the date. And I told you that they
back and forth
with it and then left it forward.
Yeah.
So in March you understand what I mean.
Okay.
Then in April they go after the electoral commission.
It's not just a non so emfa.
I think I'm not going to talk about this thing.
Okay.
The reason is, who said, I was a committee now on Marty,
okay,
and people are going to be paid for it. And I don't want it to look like people are trying their best to put things together, and then I'm telling them, I mean, whatever you're doing is not going to work.
Okay.
So what I want to happen is, I just want to leave this one.
Okay.
Yeah, for now, as I've broken it down to you, is that as for the 5 years, I didn't see the next president as 5 years. Okay. It was an 8-year thing. The next thing that is going to happen is that I told you that they're going to go back and forth. This was like somewhere in April, May or June. I told you it was a back and forth. They wanted to change the time, the month for the election. Remember some movie, and they went back and forth, and then they ended up placing it there again. So it was a situation, and it was back and forth during when the election was about to begin. I think in 2028, that was when the back and forth even came in to create that foundation on that angle. So that's what has been tested in the atmosphere now. But I don't want to probe into what they are actually doing a committee on. I don't want people's fathers to feel like I'm interfering with their business. You know, when you interfere with people's business, they really get upset a lot. And, you know, I mean, I want to be, because my prophetic angle, I've seen people that try to say, let's go right, because he said left will happen. And they went right, and the same thing happened exactly the same way. Because they thought it was where they passed that would change the prophecy. Okay. It does not change that way. The big mistake is time is a friend of no one. God literally owns your reality, so you can't outsmart him.
Wonderful. In your mwasem kra kana yendwin de beboa na ya pomodene o manga na nkoso obe. But so for enti say no everything I set ama ye ka say MPP for eboabo omo ho.
Right.
Akwako choose omo presidential candidates. Wakasa wono me hu se o kasa wo ha o ka ho asem wo baby biom, but I know say there are others omo hye nkoma they go and explain further near the day. But what can we fear say Baumia and ebelidi MPP in 2028.
Right.
In fact, asem way o way back 11th January, 11th December 2024.
Right.
And also repeat here 29th January 2025. Consistently, no. Waka ama edu June podie ubeka ensema Baumia wenia. Obeka. Say Odomo ase wo gidi omanya wo ni mo ni ade who describe
the MPP is coming back to power.
Yeah. So for aka beye 34 days na bana abaso.
Right.
The uhu ye no asesa anase sa na ekono, because they say polls a man for opinion polls a man for ye no, they say Canada Japan pushi basro or basro sa so for Telvin. The uhu ye no ense Sunday.
Let me say one thing. You see any polls you see written anywhere anyhow is worse than any of the polls. Like the numbers you will get is worse than that. It's way worse than, you know, honestly, I had high hopes. You know, like if you put it down for me to choose between the two of them.
Okay.
You know, I would rather, you know, I like people that are daring. I like people that are strict. I like people that are like, you know, like hardcore, like the gangster thing. Like they should be hard. Like somebody does this, do this to them. Like in the country has to be like tight. I like a bit of that. Not too bad, but I would go for Kennedy Japan and say, okay, he has that energy, he's daring. Oh yes, yes, but he didn't win at the end of the day. No, he didn't even try. It was not a fight. It was not a fight. Don't. I want to put that people will be talking, and because of this thing I said about Baumia and Kennedy, I've had a lot of enemies, like people fighting me on social media and everywhere. More than any time in my life, I just said Baumia will win, and actually, it's not even a battle. They were not even fighting. It was not a battle. No, Baumia was not contesting with him.
He was gone. Anywhere close to.
It was gone. He has won before the thing started a long time ago. Once the voting started, they started fighting. They started a campaign. So yeah. They started posting pictures of Baumia when he was like sitting down, sleeping, everything, making a mockery of him as if he has. By 8:30, 9 o'clock there about, everybody's quiet. Hey, they are stealing. Hey, you should be careful. Hey, moon watching God. We won't allow them. They started fighting. Look, something bad is happening. Kumasio. Everybody be vigilant. And they were posting social media. I'm reading it. 9:30, 9:11, 9. It's going. Social media. 10 o'clock. Quiet. 2 hours. Nothing. 9, 10. Dead hours. They are inside the room. They are talking. They know. If you do it that way, you're going to create confusion. 2028 is a new election that is coming. We need to settle this thing. Election, you have lost. Let's not fight about this thing too long. 11. Baumia. You know, someone literally came to my church.
Okay.
And they entered the church and they saw my poster picture and I was like, oh, prophet. One of my members said, okay, you should come to the church. Like, it was like driving Uber. I come to church. This man of God is a very good man of God. It was like, prophet, oh, I was like, the guy said, oh, they are saying Kennedy, now they said, the is happening. So, okay, now I was like, why are you angry with me? I'm seeing something, I'm saying it. That's all. Like, I'm not for grateful. People are like, and I'm not for me. They are just fighting me. Oh, it's not easy. But as I'm saying to you, I've told you the whole story.
Yeah.
So that's it.
NDC the end there. What's February Muna?
Yeah, number union PS.
Ube I see. And NDC for no or more. But also no. And also, a to quantity says in the NDC for
it was very quiet. It was very quiet. It was as though they went into a room and agreed together. And they said, we should just run the show.
Wow. And then Koyet is a showdown.
No. It will not be a showdown.
There will not be.
It will be like a little bit of voting thing, but not like a showdown.
Okay. And to say MPP for Omudi Mwaya den. I say Obinyo Bikura Obekuni.
This showdown there is different. Showdown about Kumasi by when 8 o'clock they caught 10 11 no there be hot Kumasi.
So for last year me bisao. O can say unyanya utterance. Me nim say when your utterance na. At the end na esi wo MPP mu a. Say no. I say per prophecies a one men nyina no. Party na tetia pansam ama woyɛ ho hwie nye yie. At the end na MPP fo aye sofo.
Oh, they've not done. I really like them a lot. One thing is I like MPP a lot. Kukrudu, Eshiradu. It's my people, but what I've seen is what I've seen. Me, I'm not a respecter of person. Number two, I do not rally behind political angles as well. I do not rally behind NDC. That's why I'm telling you that these problems. There are some things there. I could have just called some of the people and then told them, and then let's talk about it no more. But then I believe that the people of Ghana is the people that have the prophecies that they need to pay attention to this thing and then work towards it as well. Because you serve the president, the country, and the people and then the leaders as well. So the people need to get their fair share of it. With MPP, I'm not really having a problem with their party. I don't even think I should have a problem with the political, but that's not even possible. I'm too young for that.
Okay.
I'm not even interested in. Only say me, I don't do politics. I don't even watch TV. Me TV promote free. It's not there. But me see a time they hang it around, so I removed it from there. So I don't watch TV. I don't follow those things at all. Not at all. I don't follow the political things. So most of the things you have to educate me on it. Then I'll say what I see there. It's nothing. It's because the prophecy says 16 years of NDC in power, so I follow it. Yeah, the same God that led me to the coins. He says 60 years. As the Lord lives, it is established.
Because who can say who the other baby na Nyankopon be frɛ wo say yesi
Yeah, he woke me from a lonely sleep. Yes.
faha na yesi kopem time President Mahama ebe president.
Right.
Na who can wo fi ha.
Right.
Adiɛ na President Mahama yes no nkuntia. Among all the candidates no Nyankopon ama wanye bibia ama candidate no say President Mahama. And now you see who call all the 16 regions.
It was his time. It was his time. Yes. And there are secrets I cannot show you here, but there's only the next president that would know.
Okay.
And then the next president that comes after the next president, then you also know. But where there is secret, it's not for everybody. There are some things when you even say it, people will not understand.
Na nimra ade na nyame no oma onwini na ofra o say ye bibi ma no.
You know that the Bible said that when Moses was about to move the people of Israel, and then he was about to have in that move, God told Moses to build an ark. But when Moses was about to build an ark, God told him to go and look for Bezalel. And Bezalel was a craftsman, carpenter, who can do sculpture. And it was Bezalel that helped Moses design the vision. So someone may have a vision, but they will take somebody for the vision to come to pass or to design the vision.
Okay.
You may be prophesied to, you may be anointed, you may be called or chosen, but God will use people to bless you. God in 1 Samuel chapter 9 called Saul, but he didn't call Saul from the house of Saul. He called Saul from the house of Samuel. So he spoke to Samuel about Saul. And Saul's father's donkey was missing, so Saul went out looking for his father's donkey. Had an encounter with Samuel. Samuel anointed him, and then he made him king from that day onwards. So you can be called as the president, as the king, but then God will take you through people for you to carry the grace to sit. Else you'll just die in the next few days.
Nti brown brema senya oye adwuma senya Nyankopon be frɛ o say yesi na my omampani Mahama embe president. Obetina si wa frɛ o.
That's secret. That's a big question.
Wa frɛ o.
I cannot answer that.
Okay.
Hey, our brother Sampa. Our brother Sampa wants to put me in a point where once I stand up for everybody, NDC prophet, no. Anything I say right now from this point, I'll be held responsible for it. In like this, like an end game move.
Okay.
Nah, this is a masterpiece in the chess game.
But on him say why a baby man no there.
Once I say anything, it's a problem. I can't say anything.
So for him say they be me pese.
Maybe I won't say kasa or radio say TV. So maybe one day no I saw the TV no I should be.
Okay.
I was a TV no just say our Ghana out to me who Accra FM. Some mo na mo capital. Maybe I know I should be one day.
And on social media no go hwe kwaku sampa.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me fan community.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Ade bi e be sorry e be ma attack about so there you know say me
I'm pleading the faith.
I know the my horror men say free say so for your dance
surely
your dance na minim say wo bibia o de beto me ni machiefu anim ansa na ye de common ba wi ye dia
surely as the Lord lives there is a lot of things that has to happen as well. Until next year, I'll come and break the things down. And then as we go on, it's been a very beautiful year. It's been a year of amazing, moments with all of us. Last year, I was here and I said something that we're very grateful for the support. I mean, people like with us, they are pushing, they are sharing, they are with us, they are pushing towards God's grace. And I love that. I love that when you see good things, you support it. We have a unique gift that if it is on the global scale, it is not going to fail Ghana. It's always going to be on top. So I believe that we support our own, we love our own, we build our own. Like last year, when we were trending all over the country, I was here to tell you, God bless you all. You're pushing, we're working. This is for God and for country. And that's how we all move and we all live together. and we do the great things together. And as the Lord lives, if you get closer to us a bit, you realize that we're also like human beings like you. We are good people. You're nipa, you're donipa, you're kasempa, you're chadie, you're kind, you're honorable. We are good people. We are not like, forget about the captions you see on social media, then they intentionally put an ugly picture on it so that it will look like we are lions or devils. No, we are this place. We're also people, actually. And we are good people as well. So I love you all as well. I love all the people that are watching me on social media. And Merry Christmas to you all. That's the words I want to say to them. And then we prepare for what comes after. And I want to wish Merry Christmas to Accra FM. And then Abrantia Sampa and your team. Nakuja blessing as well.
And dream for no.
Yeah. Romeo as well. You know, I don't let anybody interview me. So the people that interview me, they're a handful.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I don't go anywhere.
Aye.
Yeah, the pressure you bring it, but we also return it back to you that we are not coming. Yeah, but it depends. I mean, it's not based on relationship. It's not based on relationship. I don't want anybody to come and use me for catfishing. I don't sit down and they ask me questions that don't matter. Yeah. Just to create a wrong impression. Yes. But by the grace of God, I mean, we can answer our questions. So I appreciate you all. I appreciate my people on TikTok, my TikTok soldiers, and then my SM people. You know, Shatter Movement. They are my people. Like I'm their family. Shatter Movement. Shatter Movement. They are pastor. They are senior pastor. Yeah. They are overall spiritual father. That's it. So Shatter Movement. When you insult me, see if anybody says anything bad about me. If you see somebody there, like fighting, they are not my family member. Just check their profile. You know they are SM.
Okay.
They fight for me to their last breath. I mean. No, they will literally like give you right hook on my behalf. Yeah, they will parcel it for you on my behalf. So SM for life. It's our life.
I see.
That's why people. I really love them a lot. And I really appreciate all of them. I appreciate all of them as well. Shatter Movement. And everybody, I mean, my people. And today happens to be my pastors, my overseer. It's birthday, Pastor Tower.
Okay.
The tall one, the very giant one. So that's Pastor Tower's birthday.
And now I'm
yeah, it's on his way coming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's his birthday. That's Pastor Tower's birthday on 25th December. He was born on the same day as Christmas.
Wonderful.
As Jesus. So 25th December is when we mark his birthday. So happy birthday to Pastor Tower as well. It's a blessing. And who else do I want to greet? I want to greet everybody, the whole Ghana and every lovely person on my TikTok, on my Facebook. And everybody, I love you all so much and I appreciate you a lot. God bless you all.
Wonderful. Wonderful. And sana, you best sorry no. You can't suffer Telvin Adesowa. Who is he?